and welcome to Intro to Business, Business 101. Wanted to touch base with you all. I've gotten a lot of emails, text messages, and I want to make sure everyone is on the same page. However, we did have a Zoom call where several students were able to jump on the call and ask their questions. Next week, I will do the same thing. If there is a certain time that you are only available to get on, please send an email letting me know so that I can make sure that I make accommodations if possible for you. So in this course, there's a couple of things I want to go over. So you have to have a Connect card, and what that is McGraw-Hill Connect. You would have gotten a scratch card that you will be able to scratch off and have an access number. So in order to be able to get to the McGraw-Hill Connect, you will need to actually log on to the class page, go to Home. You're going to click on what's called McGraw-Hill Connect. Once you click on that, it's going to say, let's get started and start registering you. You're going to then click Begin. Put your email address that I would prefer you to use your backfilled email. The course that you're actually going to use is going to be the 20Q4 Online OCarry Business 101. Now this week, week 1 and week 2, there are no assignments in Connect. However, beginning week 3, module 3, you will have a couple of assignments that you will need to actually complete. So you're going to put your email address in. It says I already have an account that begins, so let me just try a different one. But I want you to use your backfilled, not any other email but backfilled. Click on Begin. You're going to go ahead and register your account. Put your email address, first name, last name, mobile number if possible. And then after you have done this part, it will ask you for the access card. However, if you don't have the access card, you would then use the courtesy access. Once you've used the courtesy access, then in 14 days, you'll be required to upload your access card. And this is only for students that have not gotten their book or their access card has not came in. So you want to make sure that you do not throw away that access card. So I don't know if it's going to let me go past anymore, which it won't, but that's what's going to prompt you to. It will then prompt you to a screen once those assignments are uploaded. So I'm going to actually back out of this. It will prompt you to another screen that actually shows all the assignments. But like I said, this week you will not see any assignments. You'll start to see the assignments starting on next week. A couple of other things. I put a couple of announcements in the system. So the gradebook has been updated. There are several assignments that were scheduled for last week on our first week of class. One was the discussion, and then the other was a week 1 ethics assignment. In that assignment, you were required to actually post an article that you would have found on the internet, discuss why it was unethical or it dealt with ethics within this week. You were also supposed to discuss why you chose that article, and then on top of it, you were supposed to make sure that you wrote that grammatically correct, along with properly citing your source. If those things did not happen, then your grade was deducted accordingly. So make sure moving forward that you give credit to the sources, you proofread the work that you submit, free of grammatical errors. And if you have any questions regarding the APA format, there are some additional sources that you can find in each week's module, which is located under additional sources or resources. And you can use the Grammarly, which is a free sign up. It helps with your grammar. In-text citations, when you give credit to a source, you must give the in-text citation, whether it is a paraphrase or a direct quote. We are now in the APA 7th edition, so there are a few changes. And also, here are some videos that you can actually utilize to see how to work APA format. So we're going to do some quick touch-ups on Module 2. So this week in Module 2, you are discussing business ethics. So you are to watch the videos that are assigned, as well as read your chapter readings, And then answer this two-part question. So do you think the stimulus package provided enough relief for the millions of Americans who were recently laid off due to COVID-19? Why or why not? Keep in mind, this is not a political debate. So we should not hear your preference on which president, etc. Keep this as professional as possible. This is based off of the stimulus package. The other thing is, what is the topic that you choose to research for your research project? So what I want you to do is actually go to the announcements. And hold on, let me see. I may have put that information here. Okay. So basically, if you go to the announcements, you'll know what the project is that you will be completing over the next several weeks that will be due in Module 11. It's not necessarily a paper. It is actually a 10 to 15 slide presentation with you presenting this to the audience. So what you want to do is you want to find a business crisis, for instance, Enron, an event or a series that caused a disturbance in business. That's what you want to discuss. There'll be more information out on this project, but basically you need to choose the topic this week on which business crisis you plan to present. Keep in mind that you're going to use about 3 to 5 scholarly sources, and you're going to want to properly format those in APA. So basically, make sure that you have done that throughout the course. If you have any questions about that, feel free to reach out to me. I'd be more than happy, like I said, set up a Zoom call with the whole entire course, or if I need to set up a conference call with you, I can. So that concludes Module 2 as far as the expectations. To answer any questions that you may have had regarding the course, continue to keep up the great work. I love the engagement. If you have any questions, please keep in mind that I do have an open door policy. Thank you and have a wonderful rest of the week too.